In the meantime, the Cuyahoga County corruptions case again takes center stage today. The man who stood trial and was convicted alongside Jimmy DeMora is being sentenced. Michael Gabor was convicted of participating in a criminal enterprise. News Channel 5's Chief Investigator Ron Regan joins us now. Ron, what's the latest from there where you are?
Well, Leon, the sentencing hearing is going to resume in about 10 minutes, but here's where we stand right now. Now, this morning at 9 o'clock when it started, Mr. Gabor was brought into the courtroom in an orange prison jumpsuit, and as you watch his attorneys come into the courthouse just before that, Gabor was still in handcuffs and chains, and they didn't release him from that. And I had heard an audible gasp from family members, genuinely surprised that he remained in those handcuffs and chains throughout the morning hearing. But most of this morning, in fact, all of it was taken up, the whole 2 hours of it, trying to determine the value of the bribes and the restitution amount that Gabor owes. Now, you'll recall that Gabor was hired in the auditor's office after paying Frank Russo $5,000 just to get his job. Prosecutors say he didn't do a lick of work in that whole time, and in fact they say what he really was nothing more than a driver for Jimmy DeMora. He's been associated with a lot of the conspiracy and the bribery counts against DeMora, including that famous trip to Las Vegas where he was present through what prosecutors say were a number of deals that were aimed at nothing more than accepting bribes in return for steering county contracts. Now, when the hearing resumes in about 10 minutes from now, Judge Sarah Leoy says she will begin to make her ruling on his sentencing. The government in this case, Leon, is asking for possibly up to 15 years in this case. Gabor's attorneys, on the other hand, are arguing that he really deserves roughly 3 to 4 years, maybe 4 years and a couple of months for his role, calling him really a minor player and nothing more than a courier. Of course, we'll be with you when we get that sentence, and we'll bring you the latest on News Channel 5 and NewsNet5.com. Reporting live from the federal courthouse in Akron, I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.
Many thanks, Ron. We continue to follow the story throughout the day. There is other news to report. A Cleveland man charged with running a dogfighting ring in his home will spend 6 months in jail.